Hey guys, here we are, back again, as per usual. I'm back, and we've got the Barrel and Blade Knife of the Month. Same day as the Barrel and Blade regular box, level 2 box. They arrived together off the UPS truck. So, I don't know, I don't know what relation you'll see the videos to each other in, but, ouch. I poked myself. It's no cat didn't break the skin. I poked myself though. So anyway, here we are. It is still August 9th. Still having happy memories of that Mets game. Would you guys be so cool in honor of that awesome Mets game and that cool fight to like, subscribe, turn on your notifications, comment, and cool comments like really cool comments. I don't even care if they're about the video, just cool comments. And then, share with all your buddies, with all your llamas and stuff. So what do we got in this box? We've got the SOG Vision XR Mark III design straight edge. Yeah, Tanto. I'm not a Tanto fan. I don't find them as useful as other blade grinds, but their blade shapes, I should say, rather. But here's all the specs for you guys before I even take it out. CTS HXP is steel that I like. It's good steel. It was what Hinderer started off using for a long time before he moved on to other stuff. I feel like we've seen the Vision XR before, and people are so quick to point out in comments, oh, we saw this here, oh, we saw it in that box. I don't always have the memory to instantly be like, oh yeah, I saw this knife in this. A lot of the unboxing kind of blend together for me. But now I remember it. I don't remember where we saw it or who gave it to us. I remember it. Did we see this exact one? I don't know. But we'll take it as a review, as a new look. I feel like we saw this before. I could be hallucinating. I feel like if we did see it before, we saw it in green. I don't know. So there's product info underneath. There's some product info. I never understood, why does SOG use such ridiculously large boxes for knives that don't need it? I just don't get that. So what kind of info do we have? Okay, how to use the lock. We got it. Yeah, okay. It's basically a new take on an axis lock. How to reposition the clip. Okay, you take out the screw and you put it in the other side. Got it. I always think it's nice when knife companies put this little spacer guy in between the clip, because usually when you have some kind of textured scale beneath, but the tension on that clip that's tight. That might have a little shredding effect on your pocket until you get it broken in, but it's definitely not going to fall out of anything. I like that it's deep carry, but it's very, you're still going to have about 3/4 of an inch of knife out of your pocket. Some people really do like that. Not necessarily me, but some people. Is this G10? I think it is. I believe it is. So we've got plastic back spacer, G10 scales, inset steel liners. Good combo so far. I mean, nicer to have a G10 back spacer, but who really knows that? It says black titanium nitride coating. Okay. I do like the steel though. The steel is good, and it's made in Taiwan, not in China. So remember, Taiwan is the good guys. We call them the good China. Republic of China is what they call themselves. That's where the good guys ran to during the Communist Revolution. So they're not the commies. Okay. I like the handle. The handle's comfortable. Jimping is in a decent place. My opinion, it could go a little further down the spine, but okay. That's right. Oh yeah, that action is really good. And it is just it is basically, it is like, so take a look here. It is a modified version of an axis lock. Remember, the patent on the axis lock is gone. Okay, it's expired. What they have a trademark on is the name axis lock. So you just call it something else, but it is essentially the same locking system. Very easy to one-hand this thing now. And then you have either thumb studs, flipper, or, you know, you can one-hand operate it, which is nice. And I've got my flippity-floppity Fitbit. I'll just take it off for now. So EDC size, it's pretty good. Yeah, they say, you know, so they say tanto, but it really, if you look, the blade kind of curves a little bit. It doesn't have a real sharp tanto type angle on it, which I'm cool with. I like to have a little bit of a more of a drop point, more of a rocking kind of belly in there. They definitely have the angle on that grind, but I mean, you know, the whole point about a tanto is to give you thrusting power, strength in the blade. I don't find that I need to stab through any kind of, you know, boiled and strengthened leather and wood armor ever in my daily activities, ever. So I don't need what the tanto was invented to do. You know, a lot of people like it for other utility purposes, but you know, I'm always kind of a standard drop point kind of guy. I really like a reverse tanto, which is a little bit different, similar to a sax, but this looks like it has that curved flow to the cutting edge, which is nice. Very nice, very well done on both the forward and rear cutting surfaces. Nothing, you know, nothing cosmic, nothing, you know, out of this world. It is just a utility good knife, and they give the MSRP of $154.95. I'm not sure how much you find it for out there. You know, the overall like weight dimensions. What did they say? It comes in it comes in at 4.4 ounces. It has a good feel to it. The balance on it's really good. I could see myself carrying this, you know, just in the shop EDC. If I was still in uniform, I could see myself carrying it through a day or two of, you know, just work in the unit, out on the tech pad, you know, maybe cutting some lines, cutting through some camo netting and stuff like that. Because detangling that stuff is crazy, and you know, the clips break and you've got to cut new shapes out of it and reattach it and stuff like that. But not a bad knife. Not a bad knife. I think it's useful. Wouldn't be my absolute like favorite, but the action is very crisp. The lock is a solid lock type. And you know, it comes out of the box ready to use. Why the box is so huge, I don't know. It's a decent knife though. So since I already have one, I'm convinced I have this already. I am planning to do our second summer giveaway. I said we were going to do two. We're coming up on the end of the summer, so this is definitely going to be in it. I already have one of these. This one's brand new, hasn't been used for anything except cut a little paper. So this is absolutely going to be in the summer giveaway, along with, I just saw it, remember Going Gear gave us a couple of these little medical kits to give away. So we're going to do two prizes, and each one's going to include one of these medical kits and a couple other things. So this now is one of the things we're going to give away. So we can say that this is one prize set right here, because I believe that I don't ever believe in giving out crap to you guys, but this is not crap. This is a decent knife. It has decent utility value in it. I believe it is comfortable. I believe it can be carried and used And it's just like I said, it's, you know, sometimes things aren't super exciting, but they're useful and they will last and they have good value in them. And that's what this guy is. So what are your thoughts? I know and you know, I'm gonna start looking through stuff, but when I look through videos on the channel, there are, you know, a lot to look through. But I know a lot of you folks out there have much better memories than me and much better sight recognition. So where did we see this before? Where did we get? It's probably Monthly Knife Club, probably. But where did we see this Vision XR before? Because I'd love to go back and see what my thoughts were originally when I first looked at it and how they compare to right now. And what are your thoughts now? What do you think of this blade? What do you think of the knife overall, this locking system? I like this switch, you know, rather than just the standard Benchmade. I think that this, you know, having this kind of ramp really fits your fingers really well and kind of actually makes it a little bit easier. They've really refined the bar and the lock system. It's not sticky at all. A lot of Axis lock knives have a little stick to them sometimes. This doesn't have that at all. Finely tuned right out of the box, perfectly centered. So yeah, I'd love to hear your feelings on this knife, especially considering, you know, it being the knife of the month this month for Barrel and Blade. What are your thoughts on it being a giveaway item? Anybody interested in possibly having this sent to them as a winner? So in any case, guys, as always, remember that you are all absolutely awesome. And I appreciate every single one of you. And I will be back again real soon.